This is a quick video on how cleaning services can put together an email drip campaign. And what we're going to go over is two simple concepts. And one is this one direction drip campaign. And then we're also going to go over a more complicated if-then campaign. Now, there's a lot of different concepts that you can go with. We're just going to cover two basic concepts. My name is Shane Dubell, and our company is called methodcleanbiz.com. And I've been in the industry about 25 years, and we specialize in marketing for cleaning services. Now, that can be janitorial services, house cleaning, carpet cleaning, and all the various specialty commercial cleaning services. And our goal is, are your prospects fast or slow buyers? This is a main value proposition for our company for cleaning services, because in the digital world, this is a big question, are your prospects really fast buyers and fast thinkers, impulsive, or are they more research, slow buyers? And that's one of the big questions that we ask. So you can visit our website to learn more. Today, we're going to focus on email drip campaigns and the two basic concepts of the email drip campaign. One is the linear drip campaign, and this is the simple version. And with the simple version of an email campaign, you're just starting from the beginning, and you have some kind of a sequence of every 5 days, 7 days, monthly, quarterly. It can be any combination frequency that you like, but you just found a simple path. And just like in this image, let me go to the larger image. You're just found a very simple path, and you're going to come up with all kinds of different topics to talk about. And it could, in the starting point, would always be your main value proposition, your about us page, and maybe asking for an introduction. If it's commercial, you want to go out and give an estimate or introduce yourself. And then you would come up with all kinds of different topics, and they're just going to continue to go on some kind of a frequency. Now, I wouldn't get into the topics. I just threw a bunch in there. It's going to be different for everybody. But the point is, it's just going to follow this real simple frequency, and you're just going to keep following the flow like a roadmap. And then if people like something, they're going to reply, or they're going to call you for an estimate. That's the simple version. So next we have and here is an example of a simple version. Now, this is something you have to optimize with how many days, so don't get nailed down too much, or don't get stuck in the weeds about the frequency here. I just threw a bunch in there. But an example of a simple version is you would send an intro email, then maybe some educational content, a video, and then a special offer. That would be, and then if they were interested, they would just reply, and that would be the end of it. And then you would just continue with your drip campaign. It wouldn't matter if they bought or if they didn't bought. You just want to continue to show them different parts of your company, whether it's your employees, customer highlights, maybe new services, all kinds of different topics. So the other part is the if-then. Now, this is more complicated, and if-then can really go on endlessly. But the difference is, with if-then, you are going to follow the behavior of that email. So instead of just going in a straight line and then they reply to you and book an estimate, book a call, and that's the end of it, you keep going. With if-then, you're going to watch the behavior. So let's say, for instance, somebody opened the email, they clicked on a link, they've replied in some way, then that would send them on this path down here, where maybe you show them a video of the service, maybe send them a sales promotion or a customer testimonial. It can be anything. I wouldn't get caught up in our specifics. I'm just trying to show an example. So this would be the if-then. And then on the other hand, let's say they didn't open or they didn't click on it. Well, then we're just going to keep go into the next topic. And maybe it could be a customer testimonial, or maybe highlight an employee. And let's say they continue that they didn't. That just means it could be a lot of things, but often it just means they're not interested in those topics, at least right now. So you would just keep going until you get to your next if-then. And you could take these if-thens and apply them to each one of these things. I can't really show it on a PowerPoint. The screen would be too small. But you could take each of these if-thens examples and put them and apply them to each of these different emails. And you can make them as complicated or as simple as you like. The big thing I have found with if-then type of email drip campaigns is if you make them way too complicated, they're easy to break down. Either because whatever platform you're using breaks down in some way or makes an error, or your mental process along the way. This is a big mental process, thinking through how people are going to respond to each of these situations. And then you have to double back and see, well, if it's actually working. So that's why I'm a big believer on not getting overly complicated, because things can go sideways real quick. So those are the two base. And then here on our blog where we talk about this, we just offer some samples. The difference is they would then get these sequence of emails based on if they clicked on something, or if they opened something, or they replied, and then that would trigger these other follow-up emails. That's the difference between the simple version and a more complicated version where you're following behavior. And again, my name is Shane Dubell, and this was just a quick little video on different concepts of email drip campaigns for cleaning services. This can apply to janitorial, commercial cleaning, carpet cleaning, really anything. The concept wouldn't change